Hey, this is Grant with AMZ Affiliate Bootcamp. In the last lesson, you learned how to collect a list of product ideas from Amazon. Now we will use these as seed keywords to find commercial keywords using a couple free and paid tools. Now, a seed keyword just means a starting keyword that you can use to generate a larger list of keyword variations to ensure maximum results. Rather than you having to brainstorm everything, we can take the seed keyword, put it into some tools, and then it'll generate long lists of keyword variations. Now, there are several options for keyword tools. We've carefully selected only the essential tools required to complete this process, and you won't have to invest a lot of money into these tools. So let's go through your four main options of effective keyword tools, 2 of which are free and 2 of which are paid. So here are the 2 free tools we're going to use in this lesson. The first one is going to be keywordtool.io. You've seen this tool actually in a previous lesson, and it's a powerful tool that gives you hundreds of keyword suggestions in just one easy click. Really, really nice and quite free. The second free option is the Keyword List Cleaner. This one helps to clean up a big list of keywords to prevent having lots of duplicates. Now, there are 2 paid tools which can be extremely effective if you're willing to invest the required amount. Again, not super expensive and saves you a ton of time. The first option for a paid tool is Longtail Pro, which is a $1 trial for 10 days and then $37 per month afterwards. Now, Longtail Pro can help you find low competition longtail keywords very, very quickly and very, very easily with the keyword competitiveness score ranging from 0 to 100, which basically tells you how difficult it is to rank for a specific keyword. Now, the lower the number, the easier it is to rank for. And it's quite affordable, actually, at $37 a month. If you're on a tight budget, we recommend you sign up for a month or 2 and try to do all your keyword research in this period, and then you can cancel the subscription if you want. And here is our own affiliate link to this website, amzaffiliatebootcamp.com/go/longtailpro. If you want to pick it up through our link, that'd be awesome. If you want to go straight to their website, go for that too. No pressure either way, but it is a very, honestly, helpful tool. Saves you a ton of time, and you can do things without this tool, but you're probably going to be banging your head against the wall if you don't use this, at least not for the first month. The second option for a paid tool is SEMrush. That's a $1 trial for 30 days and $69.95 per month after that. It's a bit pricier, but also has a longer trial period. So SEMrush is a multifunctional tool that can do a lot of things, but in this lesson, we're primarily just going to use it for its keyword suggestion feature. And you can sign up with our link below as well for a 30-day trial. Again, no pressure with regards to our link, but our link is amzaffiliatebootcamp.com/go/SEMrush. And you can get a free 30-day trial for that link as well. So let's recap about commercial keywords for a second. So in the previous lessons, you learned about different types of keywords and what a good keyword is. And in lesson 3, you also learned that the best commercial keywords for Amazon affiliate websites usually contain modifiers like best, review, reviews, comparison, compare, top 10, versus, etc. And I hope you didn't forget that already, did you? Because this is really important. So hopefully you paid attention to lesson 3 because we'll be using that information now. The best and reviews modifiers are usually the most common and tend to come with the highest search volume, so you should also pay special attention to finding those within our lists. Now let's walk through the step-by-step instructions for generating your keywords. So here are the step-by-step instructions for generating your own keyword lists. First off, go into keywordtool.io and SEMrush to generate a big list of long-tail keywords from your seed keywords. Second, plug seed keywords and long-tail keywords into Longtail Pro. Third, filter the list to show only commercial keywords with search volume, so keywords containing best, reviews, comparison, top 10, versus things like that, right, that we've talked about before. And then also filter by search volume greater than 10. Next, you're going to sort this list by search volume from high to low. Go down the list and calculate KC of promising keywords. Record keywords with KC less than 30 in the market research sheet that we have for you. Then 7, you're going to aim to fill the sheet with at least 15 keywords with KC less than 30. Click on the low KC keywords to have a glance at what kind of sites are in the top 10 results. Record any weak content websites with domain authority less than 25 in the market research sheet. This is a good target because we can probably beat them out. And we'll do more in-depth analysis of these competitors in lesson 7. And I know that was kind of fast without visuals, but we also have some screencast walkthroughs of this that we'll be sharing with you as well. But here's a summarized overview of just a couple simple steps to help you quickly generate really effective keyword lists that have high search volume and low competition and good user intent. So like I said, I know that only reading those steps can be hard to follow, which is why we put together a video walkthrough so you can see all of this step by step and get a more visual feel for the walkthrough of this process. So stay tuned to watch the actual execution of this.
Hey guys, so now the first thing we're going to be doing in this video is to generate a long list of long tail keywords from the seed keywords that we found previously. So the way we're going to do that is by hopping over to keywordtool.io, starting with the really broad niche keywords and then adding in the commercial modifiers. So let's start out with using the term best hunting. Great, now you can see there's a long list of hundreds of keywords, and the best way to start is to copy all, go into your little notepad here and paste them in. Then we're just going to do the same thing with hunting reviews, and then we're going to get a couple hundred more and copy and paste as well. So this one's got, looks like 279. Oh, went down 245. Copy all, go back to this one, paste. The next step is to go to SEMrush and do the same thing. Let's go to SEMrush now and type in best hunting. Now SEMrush has a ton of different features that it can do. Right now we're just going to be in keyword analytics and use it to get long tail keywords, but there's a bunch of other cool stuff it can do as well, so make sure to play around with it and see all the neat things you can do with it. So we've got these 1400 plus related long tail keywords, and now we just have to hit export and then open those up when they're done. We're going to do the same thing with hunting reviews as well. So then we're going to export this list as well, and now we only really need to go through this process once in SEMrush because it'll automatically include lots of smaller related keywords, so we don't have to go through and type in every single variation. We can just go through this process once and we'll have everything. Okay, so now we've got the exported keyword lists for both searches from SEMrush. Now we're just going to go through and save the keywords into our little text box here for both files. And boom. So now we're going to go through the same process again with the rest of our list that we have here. And again, remember that the more specific long tail keywords, so for example, not just hunting knife, but black hunting knife, 12-inch hunting knife, etc., those will be taken care of by this process. But we got to go through the same thing with each of these to finish filling out our keyword list. Okay, so now we're going to go through and take each of our products and go through the same keyword generation process. And remember, the more specific long tail ones will already be covered by this process. So we don't have to search for black hunting knife, 12-inch hunting knife, retractable hunting knife. That'll all be taken care of for us. So let's go into the keywordtool.io, type in best hunting knife, and that'll give us a couple hundred more. Grab it, go to the text folder, and then we're going to do the same thing that we did before by typing in hunting knife reviews as well. Copy those in, paste them over. And we're going to do the same thing for each of these keywords on our list, each of these products. Go through, type in best product name reviews, and then copy all of them over to this text file right here. Now, I won't make you sit through watching me do this with every single product idea that we have here, but you can go in and do this yourself. Same process, just do it for each one, and you'll end up with this list here of thousands and thousands and thousands of keywords. Right now, one of the problems is that some of these need to be cleaned out. There might be duplicates. And so at this point, now we use the keyword list cleaner. So we copy this over. We go to this keyword list cleaner right here, paste them in. Now we're just going to check these two boxes right here, remove blank lines and remove duplicates, and then hit clean. And instantly, much better cleaned up. So instantly we have this cleaned up list right here, removes all the duplicates, removes all the blank lines, a lot more organized. Now at this point, we're going to copy these cleaned up list of keywords, copy it over, and then go into Longtail Pro. Click on Find Keywords, which you see here. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to go to the Add My Own Keywords section, and you can see why it matters to have it organized, because the formatting needs to be right so it gets accepted correctly. Paste those in, but we also want to add in our own seed keywords to make sure that we get the maximum results possible. So the way we'll do that is go back to our product list here, and we'll need to paste these in one by one. So now Longtail Pro is going to pull in all of the information. It'll fetch it from the Google Keyword Planner, pull in all of the results for these keywords. So now we've got our list of keywords in Longtail Pro. You can see here there's almost 4,000 of them, and the final list will actually be a lot longer for you because you'll have finished pasting in each of these one by one, so that'll make it a longer list. So now we want to start searching these, start filtering these searches. So let's type in 10 minimum for the local searches, because we don't want to have something with 0. It's a waste of our time. And we also want to filter the keywords by commercial modifiers. So for example, we might want to type in best, reviews, review, etc. Right? You can type in all the different commercial modifiers. Okay, so once we've added in the commercial modifiers, we've got our almost 2,000 commercially modified keywords here, and they're all above 10. Now let's actually sort them, which I've just done, by search volume. And again, your list will actually be longer because you'll have more initial seed keywords, and you'll type in all of the commercial modifiers, not just 3. So now we have this list sorted by local search that are all long tail commercial keywords. So the next thing we're going to do is calculate the average keyword competitiveness score, or the KC. So the KC relates to a score between 0 and 100. That means it gives you an idea of how easy it is to rank for a particular keyword, how competitive it is. So the higher the number, the higher the competition, the higher number of competitors, and also the harder it is to rank for. So you're just going to click these calculate buttons. It'll go through and calculate them. You can also do it in bulk, but it actually takes a while. You can see here it would take about 5 hours to go through the entire list. So I'm not going to do that now. Make this a 5-hour video. But once you have the KC score, then you can take a look and sort by the KC score. And from experience, Tung and I have found that anything below 30, and you'll have a wide range here, like this one right here, is probably quite a high KC score since it's so much search. Same thing with this one, higher bid, probably a higher KC score. So some of these are going to be quite high, some of them will be quite low. As a general rule of thumb, look for the ones that are below 30 because those are the ones that are easy to rank for. So now once you've calculated the actual KC scores for all these potential keywords, look for the ones that are below 30. So actually we have 2 here. Let's go with 25 since it's a bit lower. And what you're going to do is you're going to click to open up the Google results for this keyword. And it'll take a few seconds for Longtail Pro to fetch the results. And you can see here, this is what your competition is for this keyword. You can see all this information, which will help you assess how competitive it is and how easy it would be for you to rank for this keyword. So remember, one of the things that we look for in this kind of competition analysis is competitors that have a domain authority less than 25 that are ranking for a keyword that we're interested in. So these are all pretty high, so they're all above 25. Let's move on to another keyword. So let's look at best hunting rifles. It's also KC score under 30, and see if we have any low domain authority websites. Nope, all still there. So we can just go down the list, find more. And again, it takes a bit to calculate the KC score and come up with all the results, and just cut out the searching. I found this keyword right here, best binoculars for hunting. KC score 23. Looking at the competitors, we see some really promising information here. So we've got the number 2 ranking domain with a domain authority of 12, which is much less than half of the threshold we look for, which is under 25. And to remind you what domain authority stands for, it's the score of how strong a domain is. So basically how strong the site is, how easy it can rank for things that it's trying to rank for. 12 is quite low, and so for us it would be very, very easy for us to likely rank for this keyword, probably even bump out number 2. Number 1's a little bit higher, but even this domain is not super super competitive. It's more competitive than this one, but we could probably even get first for this keyword after a few months of work on our site. Now, what you're going to do also to utilize this information even further is to find the URLs here, grab the competition URL that's a very weak domain. Because remember, we talk about using weak domain websites to find good keywords to rank for. Because if these guys are ranking for something, then that means that we can rank for it too. Because again, these are very weak new websites. So let's take that domain, add it into our competitors, and we'll save these URLs for all of the competitors that are low domain authority competitors. So here's another one as well, huntingforbinoculars.net. And we can just go down the list. And we'll also be filling out this information as well. And then all of a sudden you have this list of, again, very weak competition that we can learn extensively from and rank for all the keywords that they're ranking for. Okay, so we're going to fill out the rest of this information here, including site type, domain authority, etc. And we'll actually, in the next lesson, we'll be going through a more in-depth competitor research process. But let's get started here with what we've already got. So these look like both, I think, blogs. This is maybe an e-commerce website. Oh, it's kind of borderline. No, this is a blog. Okay, so both of these are blogs. Let's put that in there. Let's also save the domain authority, which we can find here, 12 and 19. Great, so now we got this. We're going to actually go through this process again. We're going to try and find the top 50 keywords that we can rank for. So again, it's already filtered and organized. So we just got to go down the list, find the ones that are KC score under 30 that also have low competition here, save those, and save the domains that are low authority and ranking for some of the top 50 keywords. And then we're going to be saving those in our sheet here, and we're going to be using that information later. In the next lesson, we're going to be analyzing our competition more in depth, finding different informational keywords that we can use and more. So stay tuned for the upcoming lessons.
So now that you know how to leverage commercial keywords, remember that there's another type of keyword that's also extremely important that we need to use, and that's the informational keywords. And I'll be teaching you how to use those in the next lesson, so stay tuned.